The poem Dust of Snow, written by Robert Frost. It illustrates the extraordinary curative power of nature and trivial things in life. Nature cures everything, whether it is awful mood or illness. The author is experiencing one such bad day when a crow's movement near hemlock dusted snow upon him. The snow instantly makes him happier. His day gets tons better. The supremacy of nature made him realize his problems are petty. The fact that hemlock is poisonously combined with crow being the indicator of doom and fear is utilized in the poem because the carrier of happiness within the lifetime of the narrator is ironical. The poet tries to spotlight that sometimes creatures linked with negative aspects of life often bring change and happiness. Being outdoors in nature, with all its unpredictability, can benefit anyone, anywhere, at any time. Explanation of poem. First paragraph. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. Word meanings. Shook, shake. Hemlock, a poisonous tree with small white flowers. The poem is set in a scene where the poet is in a bad mood and is walking by a tree, a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. As he passes by, a crow happens to throw some snow dust on him. Whether it falls on his head or shoulders is unknown, as there is no specific mention in the poem. Also, the readers are left in doubt about the bird's specific action. Whether the crow was landing, shivering with cold, readjusting itself on the branch, or taking off, it happened to send some particles of snow upon the author. Here, the two agents of nature, the hemlock tree and the crow, are signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood was in the opening scene. Paragraph 2. Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Word meaning. Rued, held in regret. For reasons unknown, the author was having a terrible day. But the falling of the snow on his head lifted his mood instantly. He had already spent his day in a bad mood, but the rest of it was saved by the crow and the hemlock tree. Generally, hemlock tree and crow are used for negative references, but the poet used them beautifully to portray that inauspicious things can bring joy and happiness too. One must not take things for granted and should be open and accept whichever way the nature chooses to bless us. Dust of Snow. Literary devices, poetic devices. Rhyme scheme. Above CD. Alliteration, the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. The instances of alliteration are as follows. Has given my heart and saved some part